Day 1. I stand in my friend's doorway, stunned. Not a single thing out of place. It almost looks like no one lives here, except someone clearly does, and thrives. I ask how they manage this every day. They just shrug, like the question doesn't quite land. A few days later, I try it myself, half curious, half stubborn about the whole thing. For 3 days, my place stays spotless. I feel almost smug about it. Then one tired evening, everything quietly slides back to how it was. That same week, a friend who's been through therapy tells me it isn't about discipline at all. It's about what the tidying actually gives you underneath, they say quietly. The following morning, I notice a jacket I never hung up, still exactly where it fell. I hang it up before breakfast, and my head feels strangely lighter after. Somewhere in the middle of a hard week, a stressful day pushes me to clean my whole apartment at once. Afterward, sitting in the stillness, my mind feels calmer than expected. One ordinary evening, a friend admits they rearrange their space whenever they feel overwhelmed inside. They thought it meant they were avoiding their feelings instead of facing them. The night everything felt too loud. My thoughts won't stop circling in my tired head. I get up and start putting things away, one object at a time. By the last item, the tight circling thought has loosened its grip. Around day 30, I begin tidying every single evening now, quite deliberately, no longer an experiment. Not for visitors. Only for the quiet moment I wake up to order. The first snow of winter. The whole city slows down together outside. My space is a daily message I send myself, whether I notice or not. Months later, my tidying quietly changes shape without me deciding it. It folds into who I am, the way a habit becomes someone's nature. One quiet afternoon, I watch people online compare whose home looks tidiest, a pointless little game. Their spaces look flawless, but their eyes look tired in a different way. Later, that same week, a friend says real order has nothing to do with others watching. It only begins once you choose it quietly, for yourself, no audience needed. The week they fell ill. They tell me about the illness that once kept them from their space. They feared losing all sense of order while too weak to tend it. Instead, restoring it piece by piece felt like stepping back to themselves. New Year's morning, I wonder how many people think they were born orderly. Most simply decided one day that their space meant something, they tell me. Almost a year into all of this, my friend's place stays tidy almost without effort. It no longer feels like a promise to someone. It just feels like being themselves. A cold morning, early enough that the city is still asleep. I catch myself tidying before I've even properly woken up. It happens quietly now, the way breathing does, without any real decision. The week the storm hit, half the block scrambles to deal with the damage. I expect anxiety watching my place sit half messy, but I feel steadier instead. A quiet Sunday with nothing in particular to do. I rearrange a shelf that was already perfectly fine. It feels like grooming that's already clean, just for the motion itself. The evening before my first trip away, I nervously fold the same blanket 3 times. My hands know what to do with my nerves, even when my head doesn't. Late one night, unable to sleep for no clear reason, I quietly rearrange a small corner by lamplight. There's no mess to fix, yet the same familiar calm arrives anyway. The night before the holiday gathering everyone prepares for, everyone tidies loudly for guests who haven't arrived. The morning a visitor called my place impressive. The word sits uncomfortably with me. A slow afternoon, close to the end of this diary. I ask myself if I'd have tidied the same way with no one watching. 2 years later, I finally understand. Real honesty only comes without an audience.